So now that we refactored, you guys can see how we can reuse all of this functionality in all of our tests, right? We're always going to log in, we're always going to click the button, and then we're always going to do something. What changes is these values, right? Whether we're passing in a valid user or an invalid user, and so on and so forth. Now, the issue here is that our WebDriver that we use to work with the browser is stuck inside of this class. So if I wanted to utilize it in a different in a different test, I would have to recopy this line of code and put that in there and use it for my purposes. So that's kind of duplicating the effort, right? Remember, don't repeat yourself. Well, this line will certainly be repeated in every single test. The other complication here is that these methods are also stuck inside of this test, which is just a class file, single class file. So in order to reuse them, we also need to copy them over to the other tests. And so then we really haven't saved much time of anything. We are just going to be copying and pasting this in all of our tests, and it's just nicely wrapped in methods. So to make this work better, wouldn't it be nice if all of this was located in some kind of central repository for us to use? Right? That'd be a great thing if you can just call the sendKeys method and it was always available. And that's what I'll show you guys. But the final concern that we have about these tests and why they have evolved to where they are going to be in the future when I show you guys is that what if this changes? For example, what if the login functionality changes and it says send keys here, and then you need to send keys to the password, and then you need to fill in a third field, and then you need to click the submit button? Or what if you need to send keys, but that happens way too fast and you need to delay for, let's say, 1 second? I've seen that happen where the username and password were being entered too fast and you needed to wait for 1 second in between each action. And so now, everywhere that we have these actions, we would need to go and update those as well. So that's what I want to fix right now, is make these actions, which are going to repeat over and over using the dry principle, we're also going to clean that up so that it doesn't break our codes whenever there is a small change.